Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in to yet another TapDaddyBeats stream. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday, of course, as always. And yeah, today we're going to be mixing down 3 beats. I've got 3 beats picked out for us. I think these are going to be some bangers, you know? I think pretty much all of these are going to be for BeatStars, so they will eventually be coming out on BeatStars for anybody to rhyme. And yeah, I think even one of them I might be kind of considering for my 24/7 radio streams. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Anyways, what we are listening to right now, yeah, this is my new EP, Night Owl. This is the title track. So yeah, definitely go check it out. Also, just in discography news, I'm dropping a single tonight. That's kind of the first single that I'm dropping to announce my upcoming album, Return to Earth. It's gonna be coming out on March 20th. I'm so excited. What's up, Aiden? What's up, dude? How's your day going, man? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. But yeah, anyways, you guys trying to find the music, I am TapDaddy on all platforms. I'm just gonna drop a link for anybody that might want to check it out, and no worries if not. There we go. Boom. Let's dive in with our first beat. Let me pause that, and yeah, let's get into Ableton Live, full screen. But yeah, I see Aiden says, I tried to make the last rap cipher, but college got in the way. Oh, that's all good, man. Yo, the struggle is real trying to find time to make music while at college. I managed to make 1 album and 1 EP while I was getting my degree, but that was like over the course of like many years, you know? It's tough, man. But we do have a new cipher going on. We've got a new one posted. I think it's going to be really fun. We got this interesting beat called Firecracker. And yeah, this is probably going to be the last rap cipher, at least until I find like a different solution for how I'm getting people in the door, you know? So yeah, definitely come through on this one, because I don't know if there's going to be another one after it, so definitely come through. All right, yeah, he says, I don't know if you heard the intro. Oh, man, I didn't, because I didn't want to, like, spoil anything for myself in case you were. But now that the cipher's over, I might have to go back and check it out. Yeah, he says, I posted in the discussion, but it was meant to be humorous and totally not a personal attack. What? Now I'm curious. What? A personal attack, he says? What? Okay, well, now I'm very curious. Now I gotta go check it out. All right, but for now, we're gonna dive in with this first track. If I remember right, this is kind of a soul track, and we're gonna give it our first listen through, and we're gonna get into the mixing. So let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Where does it start? It starts over here. So I've got a lot of soul tracks that I kind of got lined up, and one thing that I know I'm gonna need to find a solution for is I feel like this choir stuff and the piano are both pretty warm. Like I want to kind of like get those vocals like up a little bit higher. We'll see. We might use some trickery like fresh air. But maybe just some EQing could take care of it, you know? But yeah, insane. Honestly, I don't have an excuse for not posting in the feedback stream, because I don't have any classes going on. Fair enough. enough. You should come through, man. I'm always happy to hear what you're working on. I like staying current with the Aiden Dodge discography. So yeah, definitely come through, man. All right. And I already gave us quite a bit of headroom here, so it's a little bit quiet. If you guys need to turn it up a little bit, you know, please do. I want a little bit of compression on this piano just to kind of normalize the volume between when like some of these bigger chords and the smaller chops. Just a little bit of normalization, yeah. But yeah, Aiden says I finally paid that rapper $150 for his verse, and now he's paying me $50 to make a beat for him. Hey, that's sick, man. Hell yeah. Hey, it's good to find connections. I take it he liked the beat that he was rhyming on for your track, for the feature. That's cool, man. It's funny. I feel like sometimes when you're working with talented people and you yourself have some talent to offer, it ends up just like money exchanging hands, you know? I know how that goes, man. That's cool, though. That's really cool. All right, let's get LA2A out. And I want to do this compression before I do some EQing, because I feel like sometimes, you know, you lay your compression down after EQing and it kind of normalizes everything you just did to it. Good. Okay, now we need to just like turn this down. Set it back into the mix. Might even go a little less compressed. There we go. Yeah, he's also offering to help me with networking. Hey, that's always good, man. I feel like it's, I don't know, my experience working as a producer is every once in a while I'll find a really good pocket of like artists and producers and mix engineers that just make incredible music, and I feel like it's, I don't know, I think that through getting your foot in the door with a handful of people, you end up making the rounds and kind of meeting their whole group of people. It's never bad, man. It's always good. I feel like the idea of networking was really daunting to me when I was first starting out, and I don't know. I don't think it's as damning anymore. All right, let's start getting this to gel together a little bit. I like the overall spacing of all of this stuff. I'm gonna just do a little bit of rearranging. Let's get our vocals next to each other. Let's get that sub bass up by the drums. All right, and let's see, what do we got on these vocals? I want to start taking a look at the EQ here. It's very mid-range focused. I think it's going to be somewhere around here we want to kind of lift it. Yeah, somewhere like right around 1,000 hertz. I'm kind of thinking maybe what we could do So we could go over to our piano here, pull out an EQ. Maybe around 1,000 hertz, we can kind of notice we're not like completely smashing it down. We're just kind of like giving ourselves like 2 or 3 decibels of difference here. This is kind of concentrating this a little bit more in the low mids. If we want to get some of that brightness. There we go. But yeah, he's actually got a connection with a dude who works for Warner Records. Oh, nice. And he has to ask for him to let me into parties with some relatively big artist. Really? He might ask him to let me into one. Hey, fair enough, man. That'd be pretty slick. Now I want to start taking a look at like the drums and the sub bass. So we've got a little bit of compression here. We might go completely uncompressed though. I don't know, it does feel a lot more glued together, this compression. Okay, let's start pulling out our EQ on this sub as well. We'll take a look at this. Wow, so we got really important frequency here. That's kind of these two notes right here. So that tells me though, like really where this kick could really fit in is maybe right on the other side, like right at 100, a little bit higher. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, you can kind of see. So there's some important stuff going on down here. And I do kind of want to bring up this kick a little bit. You know, maybe instead of doing this here on the kick itself, I want to bring this out before the reverb, after the compression. That's kind of what I'm thinking. hopefully by doing that, we can kind of like bring this sub bass up a bit. We might try to kind of clamp around where that kick's kind of coming in. That's feeling snappy. Now this kick and like this bass is gonna be some of the loudest stuff in here. We might kind of limit them a little bit in the mix, kind of preserving some of the room. Let's see if we can do this without fucking with it too much, right? And that kind of helps catch it when it jumps up quite a bit in that DV, you know? We might even do a little bit of compression before we limit, just to kind of normalize. You'll notice some of these notes like hit really loud and some of these are kind of quiet, right? So we're going to try to kind of even that out a little bit, probably with this like LA2A. We're going to do this before we did that EQing. Yeah, so that really, we could probably let off on this limiter a bit. This is a slick track. Something we can also do is kind of clamp down over here. Kind of making room for that sub bass. Let's also take a look at some of these other vocal parts. We're going to pull out our EQ. I think we've kind of like carved out our pocket for a lot of these soul vocals around 1,000 hertz. Ooh, I see a lot of stuff we don't need here. Okay, well, first of all, we don't need all that noise right before that. Okay. And you can kind of see where the actual vocal is, and I don't know what the fuck's going on down there. So we're going to just like cut this out, and it's going to hopefully, you know, by carving that away, make this a lot cleaner. Yeah, much cleaner. It's kind of really focused right down here. I'm kind of thinking if we can kind of give this guy a little bit of more flavor right here. Alright, let's think spacing. I could imagine that this might get in the way a little bit if we got a vocalist on here. These are nice because they're very like spacious. They're off to the sides. Like you could fit right and snug in the middle of this. And you still have room to reach around on the sides too. Where does this feel the best? Maybe in our left ear. Or right ear, yeah. Let's go right ear. Let's make it even more subtle. Might even be able to let off on this limiter a bit. kind of rolling it off, just any sub-frequencies down here, trying to clean up a little bit. Might even be able to just bring the sub bass back a smidge. If we do try to tame this guy a little bit, it does fit with this sub a little bit better. I mean, there's nothing wrong with leaving this in mid. I was just kind of thinking it might feel a little bit more peculiar off to the side. I want to take a look at the EQ and see if we do leave this in mid, is this going to be... It's a little bit lower than like where a vocal would sit. Maybe we do lean it a little bit. Okay, this is sounding pretty slick. Yeah, I'm really locked in. It's not the most complicated track though, you know? And we're not really having to go too far in the mix. I feel like this was kind of built pretty well, you know? That's the ideal place you want to be in. I think, like, the better that a beat is produced, the easier time you have in the mix, right? And the better that your mix comes out, the easier time you're going to have mastering, and ultimately the better that the master is going to come out. So, you know, really the strategy is to just do it right from the get-go, right? Do it right from the very beginning. All right, let's check this section. I think that there's one element here that... This is like very off to the sides. I want to see how this feels if we test. Okay, sorry, I bumped my mic. This mic is silly. All right. Let's mono it before the reverb. Maybe that reverb could be spacious, but let's just see how this feels if we mono it. Maybe. Maybe we slip it off on the left. Yeah, I feel like it'll need to come up a bit though. We don't want it to be like a really big element. I think we pretty much got it. It sounds pretty slick. But now we're going to really see how our work turned out when it comes time to the master. We still need to roll off this fade out. Let's go ahead and do this. We need to take this guy. We're just going to make a nice curvy fade. Give it a little bit more body on that. There we go. Okay. Now, let's pull out the Shadow Hills Master Compressor. Oh, you know what? Actually, before we dive into this, I wanted to see how a little bit of oxide might sound on the bass. I think it might give it, same with our drums. I think that this might be an interesting little bit of flavor. Put this before our limiter. This is going on our sub bass. Ooh. I like this. This is like a little... I like the oxide tape processor. It kind of gives it like a little bit of extra compression and this interesting sort of saturation. Let's try this on our drums as well. We'll do this after the reverb, before the limiter. This will be one that we do the NAB EQ on. Yeah, you can really feel the compression on this. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan though. I kind of like it a little bit more dry. I don't know though, actually. It feels really good in this section. Let's try this before the room verb. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that there. I'm also thinking... turn the snare down a little bit. Same with this hi-hat. And then we turn everything up a little bit. Kind of getting these kicks a little bit more up there. Okay, back to the master. Let's get Shadow Hill's mastering compressor on here. Enable a sidechain. And we're gonna try a little bit of oxide on the master. We're actually gonna go with the NAB EQ. Okay, and all right. Sorry, I keep bumping my mic, cutting it out. Okay, a little radiator. Boy, you can already hear that feels louder. Yeah, we're gonna turn that noise off. The bias kind of feels interesting. I don't know. It's cool, but it gets a little extreme. Like, I don't know. It's kind of... It's like, well, do you want it dirty or do you want it clean? It's stylistic choice, I suppose. I think we're going to lean more clean on this. So we're actually going to be pretty sparing with our use of this, I think. kind of sounds like the Fugees, like Lauryn Hill and Jay Dilla. Maybe this will be a Fugees type beat or something. I don't know. All right. Yeah, let's run this from the beginning. Let's get a sense of our max peak volume, and we're going to start bringing it up. So... I think our max peak really is going to be minus 3.78. We'll probably turn it up by exactly that. And start our limiting. All right, nice. Yeah, minus 3.78. Let's turn this up. All right. I'll get my microphone a little bit higher as well. That way I'm not screaming at you guys as we get this up here. Let's see. So we are going to take a limiter and just slap this at the top right here. Okay. And now we're going to pull out Ozone because we want to use its maximizer. We'll also use this as an opportunity to do a little bit of EQing. Let's run this from the beginning. A little loudness warning. This might get a little bit loud, so just letting you know. All right, let's run it. Yikes. What the fuck? Dude, you had it. Almost. Yeah, I kind of knew it was going to try to clamp. Yeah, we do want to kind of clamp on this low end a bit. All right, let's go see where we're at, LUFS wise. And we'll continue to keep like tweaking this. Yeah, we might even, like, especially on this sub, we could probably really bring that limiter down. And I'm not sure how much I want to push it further in this maximizer. I'm thinking what we can do is we can bring a limiter on the other side of it. Yeah, let's try to get an accurate reading of our LUFS. definitely gonna have to push it a little bit further. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's go back to our drums. And our sub bass. Okay, now let's see if we can get away with a little bit more. It's getting dangerous. Let's turn off all of this and see how much we may have changed our max peak value by changing how much we are limiting on the bass and the kick. So we are just gonna turn off these guys. It's gonna be quieter, but we're gonna see if our max peak is still 3.78 or if it's gone down. I think we cleared a little bit of room because I think it's really that initial note that sets our max peak. Well, let's find out. You see there, it nudged up a little bit. Yeah, and I remember it didn't really move in the second half, so I think we're safe to say that that's minus 4.10. And even if it's not, we got a limiter on the other side to catch it. So we're going to change this to 4.1. There we go. And let's turn this back on. We'll turn that limiter back on. Okay, that sounds good. Turn this guy on. All right. All right. Yeah, let's see if we got it. think we're gonna have to pull back a little bit on this guy. It's a little bit better. That note kind of bothers me. Okay, that's better. I think we're going to compensate by doing 1.7. Yeah, just run it a little bit hotter into our final limiter. right, minus 11.34. Dude, I'll take it. Hell yeah. Good God. I feel like some of these that have really big bass, like sub bass and kicks, can be a little bit tricky. Can be a little bit. Yeah, we should also do a save as. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something about big volume difference between the low end and like kind of not much going on in the mid highs. Sometimes it's just like hard to hit that LUFS value because it's not like a very full track. It's just, you know, But anyways, we got two more beats that we're trying to mix today. So let's dive into those real quick. I'm gonna grab a little bit of coffee. While I do, I'm gonna play for you guys special offer. Yeah, this is a good track off my new EP, Night Owl. So I'll be 2 seconds. I will be right back with some hot coffee, and then we're diving into another one. TapDaddyBeats. All right, I am back. Let's pause that and let's dive into the next one. All right, what do I got up next? 1072. Oh yeah, this was a pretty slick R&B track. I even did a video of me producing this one. It's like one of the recent ones that I did. It's called like Making a Perfect R&B Beat in Ableton Live. Yeah, this one, I kind of just wanted to get this out before Valentine's Day, honestly. Boy, it's been a while since I was working on this. We got to go back. It's song 1072. So let's see. Let's see what we're cooking with. All right. I got some hot coffee here. Very nice. Very nice. Man, I feel like these mixing streams, I'm just like pounding coffee. It's good. I drink like an entire pot of coffee. I guess that's no different than any other day. All right. Song 1072. Let's open it and pray that the project file is still intact. I think it'll be fine. All right. Oh man, that last one was kind of difficult to master. All right, and I see we've got some media files missing, but that makes sense because I sort my samples after I produce. So I just got to search, and it should find them. All right. All right. It's getting there. Okay, 2 new candidates were found. Perfect. All right, let's full screen this. And I'm going to just right off the bat do a little save as. Mix V1. Boop. Very nice. Then we'll give this a listen. Let's give it our first listen through, see what we're working with. We'll probably be bringing everything down in volume. Oh yeah, I think we're going to be able to do some cool stuff with this. We're positive 2.93. We'll definitely need to turn this a lot further down. Very nice. Okay, well, right off the bat, I see that I did this in 2 takes on the same instrument, completely, nothing changed here. So we're going to combine these. Boop. And we're going to get rid of this bottom one. Cool. And yeah, we were at positive 2.93. We're going to really turn this down. We like to kind of start quiet and build our way back up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now we are below 0. And then we're going to give ourselves some headroom. So like, it really doesn't matter how much. We're just going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. And then I'm going to bring my microphone down because we're bringing the overall volume of things down. There we go. Like down here. And that way we can all kind of turn our headphones up, really listen to it at a nice normal level. All right. And yeah, this feels pretty dry, so like this should be a fun, like we should be able to really like get everything sounding pretty spiffy. All right, so now this synth lead right off the bat, I feel like this just needs compression. It's really jumping all over the place. I think I'm actually going to go LA2A on this. In the past I've used the FET compressor a lot, but I don't know, I feel like I need something a little bit slower. God, that first note is very rough. That's much better. We'll probably turn this down. There we go. All right, let's focus in on these drums. Yeah, give a lot more reverb on this rim click. And I noticed something. Interesting. So I feel like the hi-hats that are doubled up on that kick are kind of loud, kind of obnoxious. And I think I know why. Like, we have a lot in here where there's a hi-hat doubled up with a kick that already has a hi-hat. And these are all chops of the same, like, drum break, right? So it's going to sound consistent. What we can do is every time that we have this kick here, we can get rid of the hi-hat that we placed down here. And I'm curious if that... Now that doesn't sound like a problem on the snare. It's really just these guys. Yeah. We might even change this to this other kick that doesn't have the hi-hat on it. Much better. Nice. See, part of it's just the production, right? Nice. So now we can replace the rest of these with this. Okay. This should be much better. Way better. Cool. Now the rest of these drums still feel really dry. Like, it feels like we need to like gel these all together, you know? I think really the answer is like a room verb of sorts. Something very different from this giant reverb that we have on that rim click. So here's what we're gonna do. I think I know of a really good one that we could use. It's called Lively Resonant, and it's just a Ableton Live reverb. There we go. Hey, welcome on in, Marco. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate you. Let's see. You can kind of hear a little bit of a difference here. Let's see. Here we go. We might even try a little bit of that oxide compression, that tape recorder. Okay, let's go over to this kick here. I still feel like this hi-hat is coming in a little bit strong, so we're gonna take an EQ. just kind of mute it down a little bit. We're not cutting it. We still need that hi-hat, but we're just like not letting it be like insanely prominent. It's not bad. We could try maybe instead of this guy, we could try a little bit of LA2A. It's a nice slow compressor. I don't know, it kind of captures that rim click too much. Maybe both of these in tandem. I like what that oxide offers, and the LA2A is really good at just like gluing it. But we definitely need to set this down. I don't know, we'll definitely have to put this rim click a lot further down. Okay, I feel like these drums are sounding pretty pretty spiffy now. Take a look at this bass. Ooh, I like the fuzz. That sounds pretty cool. There is still kind of a difference in volume between the low end and the high end, and we're going to kind of squash that a little bit with some compression. Yeah, you can definitely see like the difference in how much this is pushing on this needle on the low end. It's just kind of helping bridge that gap a little bit. Let's turn this down now. might even layer one additional layer of reverb on here. I just want like a clean pop-hall to really kind of wash it out into the background. Yeah, this hall reverb. That's pretty nice. Now we can afford to really set this down. Okay, let's maybe, I feel like the drums and the bass are maybe a little bit forward. If we kind of clamp down on some of this, like, first of all, we got a little bit that we can just cut out down here. But if we can kind of clamp down a little bit on this mid-range, we let some of that through. But we have so much headroom, that's good. Yeah, definitely want a lot of compression on these guys. We might even try some of this. Ooh, nice. want to try something with these claps. I want to give it some compression that gives it like a decent amount of attack and like not really any release. Whew. Just kind of helps them pop a little bit, you know? I just wanted to see it the other way. That's cool. I'm gonna have to leave like a little bit of room at the end of this track for that reverb to just die. But it's always tricky when you do that. You really don't want to leave like dead space at the end of your track, right? Because you want to allow people to like immediately get on to the next track. But you also just don't want it to sound unnatural when, you know, the way that things end. You don't want to sound like you're just like cutting it. I usually do like a little bubble kind of automation on it at the end just to kind of like tail those reverbs down, give us a definitive end. But I'll probably do that when I'm bouncing this. I feel like this guy's a little bit harsh. Yeah, we might just clamp down a little bit on these highs. That feels a little bit better. the sound of that. We might even try to bring these drums down a bit. All right, I think we're sounding pretty good here. Let's really put it to the test though. Okay, we got some decent compression here. Let's also pull out oxide. Ooh, that really gives us big low end. Okay, a little dash of little radiator. Might actually leave this noise on. Kind of gives more texture to this track. Okay, let's run this through and let's see what our max peak is. Might have to bring this bass down, quite honestly. It's just crazy through that oxide. Love the richness of it. But yeah, I think it has shifted in volume and we kind of need a little bit of a correction here. Don't want to completely remove it, but we might, I don't know, I'm not sure I'm a fan of how sharp that last lick comes in on this synth lead. We can just reduce the volume on this and this will change the inflection. Oh, that sounds so much better on the ears, right? Okay, cool. Let's see where we're at with our volume. I am hearing quite a bit of air on these claps. We might... That's good. Okay, and I think we're gonna bring this up by like 8 decibels. So we are gonna make this quite a bit louder. Really just getting it into position before we really start pushing it through limiters. God, that sounds magical. I like this, man. This is good. All right, so this is going to be a positive 8 decibels. We're also going to just slap a limiter preemptively on the other side of this to make sure it just doesn't go into the red. That should be fine. So yeah, this is much louder, right? I'll get my microphone up a bit. All right. Yeah. Sorry, this stream is just like, well, this is what mixing sessions are like, you know. We start at a pretty low volume and we start working our way up. All right, we're gonna try to pull out ozone. We want to do a little bit of EQing. We want to use that maximizer. Oops, put this. We want to put this after that limiter. Cool. All right, so this might jump up in volume even further. So just volume warning. All right, let's try this. Sound bad. Oh, I like that kind of rolled off this. Yeah, I don't think I really want to fuck with this too much. This actually... Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? That sounds pretty good. Let's pull out our loudness meter. And we're going to run this and see roughly where our LUFS is at. Man, we might be pretty good. A little rough there. We might need to pull this off a bit. Nice. Minus 11.1. Let's run it back for quality assurance purposes, but that I'm pretty happy with. It's a little rough there. Let's pull this back even more. And I think we'll compensate with a limiter on the other side. That kind of pushes it just a little bit higher. A little rough. Something else that we can do, and I want to try this now because I think this will get us the richest result, is if we try a little bit of limiting on the drums themselves, trying to kind of give us some more room. So probably soft clip. these two notes right here. And you know, sometimes what I do in these instances where it's like everything sounds great, except for like two notes give us a little bit of issue. Sometimes I'll come in and I'll just like take these two notes and we're just going to set them down like a little bit. Maybe that much. Almost there. This note can come down a little bit. Perfect. Yes. It's a little secret. Now let's check it over here as well. See, these guys get a little out of hand as well. Perfect. All right, let's run this back. Let's see it. Damn, minus 11.1. Hell yeah. All right. I think we got another one here. Let me save. I already did. Cool. All right. So we've got one more beat that we're trying to mix today. So, oh yeah, and we got plenty of time for it too. This next one should be a really good one too. I think this one's already sounding pretty immaculate. So anyways, I'm going to go grab a little bit of coffee. And yeah, we're going to hit that next one. All right. So, yeah, while I am grabbing more coffee, let me play for you guys. Oh, you know what? Tonight I am dropping a single. And this single is kind of to announce my upcoming album. I've got a new album. I just shipped it off. It's called Return to Earth. And it's pretty banger. You guys will just have to check it out yourself. Just to kind of celebrate the fact that I'm shipping off another album, I want to play for you guys the big one from my last album, The Low-Key Plan. This one is called Lost in Reverie. So I'll be 2 seconds while I heat up some coffee, and then we're going to dive into one more mix. But yeah, if you haven't checked out my last album, The Low-Key Plan, definitely go check it out. I'm TapDaddy on all platforms, and keep your eyes peeled for another album dropping on March 20th, Return to Earth. It's going to be sick. It's going to be so sick. All right, I'll be right back. And this is the other big one from my last album, Lady Moon. Everybody loves this one. You know what's funny about this? This one is my most streamed song of all time. And that's really not much help from Spotify radio. People are just fanatic about this one. This one's definitely added to everybody's playlist. It's got the most saves. Just, I don't know. People really like Lady Moon. Spotify really likes Lost in Reverie, though. That one gets tons of radio play. Lady Moon, not so much, but that's all good. I get the most fan mail regarding Lady Moon. Anyways, pause that. You'll have to go check it out if you'd like. Let's dive into one more mix today. This one is song 1093. This one's a lot more in the vein of lo-fi than most of my stuff. Kind of one I just kind of made for fun, and it came out really immaculate. Let's check it out. Oh wait, it should be in my most recent. There it is. 1093. Of course, save. What are you doing, my guy? There we go. All right. So, hot coffee. Oh, hot coffee makes the music get made. Yes, sir. Man, so I've been playing a bunch of Game Boy Advance games lately. I don't know, I've just been playing on emulators and shit. Like, man, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is an awesome game. That's all I'll say about that. There were some real bangers on the Game Boy Advance. I wonder if I still have my SP somewhere. I had a Game Boy Advance SP growing up. I remember like the left bumper was broken though, so that was really annoying, but it's probably still at my parents' house somewhere. I don't know. But I don't know, because I've been playing it on emulators, I've like had my laptop hooked up to my gigantic TV, so it's weird. I'm like playing Game Boy Advance games on a giant TV with an Xbox controller, which actually is really nice. It's good. It's good. But I do miss my Game Boy Advance. I'd love to play that just sitting in bed, chilling. All right, here we go. Let's replace these media files. Boom. Coffee. All right. But yeah, this one I feel like sounds more lo-fi girlish than any of my stuff. But, you know, I was catching a good vibe, and I was like, you know what, I got to lean into a really, like, 2016 lo-fi sound. Why not? All right, you guys will know what I mean as soon as I press play. So let's check it out. Let's give it our first listen. sounds so good. I really don't want to fuck with the mix too much, you know? Like, I'm gonna try to go as dry as I can in my approach to this. All right. There's also like one bass note that's really bothering me. It's this low note. I'm not sure that I've been kind of switching this around a lot. I don't think it needs to go all the way down there. I think I originally had it right here. That doesn't sound right either. Maybe this guy actually sounded decent. I like that. Let's copy that over. These guys we didn't end up using, so we can just get rid of these. Okay, and you know, a lot of this, like, I like how things are spaced. Let's just address things from a gain staging standpoint. Some of these small details I think could be a little bit more significant. We're going to boost this up by like 1 decibel. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, that sounds good. Also, man, we are in the red. What am I doing here? We need to give ourselves some headroom. So I see we're currently at like 2.2. Maybe a little higher, but it won't matter here in a minute. We're just going to give ourselves plenty of space. Plenty of space. Let's see. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Now we're below 0. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should be plenty. Okay, if we need to turn our headphones up, definitely do. Let's see. I'll match my mic volume a little bit closer with the beat. There we go. All right. See, this is an instance where I feel like the production was just done right. You know, it was really like every element chosen fit in the mix very nicely. These drums and the bass specifically really fit together like gloves. This kit, I just chopped apart a drum break that was feeling very nice, and so that's sounding really nice and just bumping. It's more like some of these small details can be brought forward. That sounds good. What about this little melody over here? Let's bring this up. Okay, let's kind of hear this section into this. So this guy feels like it leans a little bit right. What if this piano was swapped? So we pull out our utility swap and see how this feels in the left ear. Maybe bring it a little bit center. Interesting, it kind of moves on us. It's mostly left though. Pretty good. We did a little bit of automation on this guy. So I'm kind of thinking something kind of crazy here. Let's get a little crazy. No, it's not going to be that crazy. But I do have a shape in mind that I want to play with here. Kind of like this, but we're not going to start at the bottom. Yeah, there we go. And it kind of crescendos nicely that way. Perfect. Okay, and we'll give ourselves a nice full fade out here. So we'll just kind of curve it down. Okay. Sweet. Let's run it back. And then we're going to really put it to the test here. Yeah, let's already start kind of testing it out. I like to test by squeezing on it with a compressor. This is where I feel like I really learned the most about this mix. Curious about this tape might be a little bit too much for this. We're trying to be more minimal in our approach here, but it kind of makes the low end like too out of control, whereas before it just sits right. So yeah, I think we're gonna skip on the tape processing this one. Let's see if Little Radiator makes it more vibrant or if it detracts. The tiniest little splash of Radiator to kind of help excite it. Nice. All right, we'll start nudging it up towards 0. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and start nudging it. All right. I see it jumped up. That's okay. Let's just throw a limiter on it and not stress about it too much. Yeah, that's fine. All right, now we're going to pull out Ozone. Try to put that maximizer to work. All right, so this might jump up in volume, just volume warning. Let's run it. Let's see. if we can... see if we can reclaim some of our bass here. Let's get a sense of where we are at with our LUFS. Let's see. All right, and I think we should be decent. Man, we might be very decent. Actually gonna pull off on that, because I think it would be better if we aim a little bit closer to like minus 11.5 or so. I think that's almost too much. Yeah, so like let's test it on this low note. Yeah, okay. Run it, we'll see where we're at. Was I spot on? Minus 11.4. That's perfect. Yo, I think we're keeping that. Oh my gosh, we got to do a little save as. We went so fast through that. But it didn't really need much, and I feel like the lesson here is like do it right in the production. You know, do it right. Make sure that if it's not sounding immaculate in the production, like you're just putting band-aids on things in the mix, right? I feel like the right way to really get great mixes is to just be great with your sound selection in the production. And that translates to your master as well. You saw I wasn't fighting with that at all. In fact, it was too good. It got up to too many luffs too quickly. We weren't fighting it at all. I had to like really back it off, which is a plus because it sounded great. It didn't need it, you know. That way it's a little bit less touched, you know. So, man, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right, so real quick before I duck out, just wanted to let you guys know, of course, I've been yapping all stream. I've got a single coming out tonight. It is called 922 Kelvin. Why is it called 922 Kelvin? Well, that is the temperature that the Apollo series spacesuits melt at, and it's a single that I'm kind of using to announce my upcoming album, Return to Earth. It's a really spacey, ethereal boom bap album, just producer album. It's really cool. So keep your eyes peeled for it. 922 Kelvin drops at midnight tonight. TapDaddy on all platforms. You guys will be able to check it there. And I should have a pre-save page up for the upcoming album soon. Keep your eyes peeled for a Return to Earth pre-save link. It should be somewhere around the artist pick. So, definitely keep your eyes peeled. But anyways, with that said, I think we got some really cool beats today. I think we mixed them down phenomenally. We got some really good mixes today. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. My name is TapDaddy, and until next time, happy producing, happy mixing. I will see you guys then. Peace out.